I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of the highest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my beautiful, wonderful, fabulous Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? That song was saying, I can't trust nobody. I can't trust nobody. I'm from the south side, okay? So you could be from, I don't know, the south side of your town or of your city, okay? The first thing, this is an Anansi reading, okay? The first thing that I wrote was, I only showed up to tell you that everyone in this party's a vampire. This ain't red wine. So you could be thinking that you're tripping, like you're just paranoid or something. No, you're not tripping. You're not paranoid. Follow your intuition. You are being surrounded by motherfucking vampires right now, okay? It says, look in a book. So I'm looking in the crystal book. It says cowrie shells, okay? So it says, promotes conception, alleviates issues involving the vulva, womb, ovaries, pregnancy, hormone imbalance, childbirth, inner ear, hearing, spine, and nervous system. So I don't know. I feel like this is family energy. Maybe your family is like a family full of vampires, okay? It says magical and psychic uses, traditionally used in divination in India, okay? People could be getting like readings on you, okay? It says West and East Africa and African American religions such as Santeria and Candomblé enhances rituals for fertility and manifesting wealth, tidal water spells, and full moon rites. Okay, it says cowrie shells contain triple energies for wealth, protection, and fertility, awaken innate powers of oracular wisdom for predicting the future. Okay, so I feel like you're like a walking cowrie shell. Okay, you can contain like triple energies for wealth, protection, and fertility, and so your family sees this about you and they want to attack it, either your family or like some group of vampires, outside of you or outside of your family. So it says in ancient Egypt and other warm oceanic lands, cowrie shells have been used for guarding women right through life, especially during pregnancy and childbirth, worn in ancient Egypt as a girdle under the protection of ocean goddesses such as Yemaya. Okay, so I feel like you could be very guided and protected by Yemaya at this time, whatever you're working on birthing into this world. You also could be a Pisces, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or a Virgo, or have those highly aspected, or someone else could be on that. Okay, it says it encourages this crystal over here. Okay, it says it encourages ghost hunting and exploring old places for past world visions and spirits without being spooked. Okay, so I feel like I don't know, spirit could be making themselves known to you, showing you them. Okay, I feel like you need to go to like some old places, okay, to these hot spots, these vortexes, these portals around the world, okay. Um, there's always one close to you or, within driving distance is what they're saying. There are so many of them, especially here in America for some reason, okay. So it says, for not magic and binding people against harming you, repels curses and black magic. So Anansi is helping any trickster spirits, any of these tricky vampires that are trying to be in your energy. Okay, my bad, I bumped the mic. Okay, so I wrote, people love to use Jesus and God to establish credibility, don't they? Okay, because this lady sent me a message on Instagram this morning, and I went and I was looking at her page, and it looked really interesting, like she helps women, get their money up and be on some boss shit and all of that. But I just could not get over the deception in her eyes. Okay, Spirit was like, no. Do not respond to that, okay? I just couldn't trust her eyes, and so I just wasn't gonna fuck with her. But she had God and Jesus like all in her posts and things like that, you know. And then I was singing this rejection. What is this? This rejection got me so low. Oh, he said, this rejection got me so low. She keeps it up. I just might tell her soul. Okay, so you also could have some sort of ex or somebody that you had like a situationship with, you know, that was, you know, really acting like they won't tell a soul or they won't tell nobody what you guys are doing, you know, but they feel in some type of way because you've rejected them and they have low self-esteem. That's the song. He said, that's okay because I got low self-esteem. Oh, way, oh, yeah. He was talking about like how the chick only calls him like when she's drunk, but he like, I know I'm being used. That's okay because I like the abuse. He says, I know she's playing with me, but that's okay because I got low self-esteem. Okay, so, or I feel like you could have entertained things more from certain people when you had low self-esteem, but now you're rejecting them and they're feeling very low, feeling like, oh, now they want to go tell everybody your business and talk about you in the streets, like you some sort of hoe and you just ain't, okay? It says, then I was singing, got me taking a trip on the wild side, cutting all ties with them other guys. Where you, look in my eyes, loving me nice and slow. What is that? You make me want to come through 2:15 just to put it down on you. Okay, so watch out for them people that's calling you at 2:15. You don't have time for that, okay? What is the overall energy? Okay, we got magical blessings. This is all you have time for, is these magical blessings. You don't have time to be giving away all of your energy to these vampires, okay? Everybody in this party is a vampire. Get rid of all of them, okay? It says, whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Anybody that comes around and tries to like lower your energy or make you feel like you're less than, or make you feel like you acting like you better than them just because you want to get your life together, that don't got shit to do with you. That's on them. They got low self-esteem, and they in the party, so they must be a vampire. Okay. This ain't red wine that they drinking on you. What else? Okay, we got magical gateway. You're headed into this beautiful magical gateway of the future. It says it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Unknown though, so you're gonna have to say no, okay? Because I said unknown, no. Okay, you're going into the unknown and you need to say no, okay? It takes a lot of trust and courage to cut people off the way that spirit asks you to do. It says, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Okay, so Anansi saying, do not look back at these trickster energies, these trickster spirits. Okay, you're being protected from these people that are trying to come with the tricks. Okay. So it says the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Okay. So, don't even entertain these folks, okay? Because you're in an energy of healing. You're in an energy of hope. You didn't healed your inner child, and now you're walking in this energy of light. You could be reading a lot lately, and you're shining from within in a major way. Now's the time for you to have this beautiful celebration because you spent all this time in the house using divination for the most positive thing to remember your life force and where you come from. And now there's a need for you to protect your dream from these vampires that are around. Pay attention to the signs that you're seeing in nature, to the signs you're seeing along your journey. Follow your true inner innate wisdom, and don't second guess yourself or have mistrust in yourself. Okay, because you're very smart, okay, and you're very wise. It says honor animal souls. I feel like you have the soul of like a whale is what I'm hearing, like a very wise animal, old type of soul. Okay. What else? Yeah, we got ocean oracle. Okay. It says cultivate creativity. Now's the time for you to be just cultivating your creative energies, putting all of your energy into whatever it is you're trying to build. Now is not the time for you to be getting distracted by these vampires, okay? Because all they're going to do is just take, 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 okay? We got the moon queen of the sea, which talks about reclaiming your receptivity. I feel like you weren't receiving all the things that were meant for you because you weren't seeing the ways that these people were mirroring you or that you were mirroring them, you know? So now that you're aware of the way that these vampires present and the ways that you mirror them when they are around, now you're up on game, okay? Now you're protecting yourself. Now you're walking this journey the way you're meant to be walking it, and it has attracted all these magical blessings, and it's opened up all these different magical gateways that you can walk into. So Anansi's saying, trust yourself when you see that trickster energy, see it for what it is and move away from it quickly. You could be a life path number 1 or 8 or 11, okay? We got compassionate kindness and the sea goddess of momentum with consistent communication. I seen 1110. Okay. I feel like you're not being rude to people. Like you're not being nasty with these people. He's also saying like you can still be compassionate and kind and cut a bitch off. Okay. It's very easy. Okay. It's all about your intentions, you know what I mean? And what is your reasoning behind it? And sometimes God saying, well, God told me to separate from everybody and everything that is not serving me. And I just don't feel good about that person. I'm just choosing to trust myself. That is a good enough reason. Okay. But also I feel like you could be the type of person, you know, who feels like you need a reason. You need to see it. You need evidence. You need to prove that they're doing something that you already know with your inner knowing that they're doing. You are the fucking proof. Okay. So stop running back into these situations and waiting for somebody to prove to you that they're good, because they're not even on that. They're not trying to prove that they're good. They're just trying to pretend like they're good when it suits them, to get guilt trip you or, you know, have you out here giving them everything that they need. Okay. Now's the time for you to be celebrating this abundance and paying attention and being on the lookout for these blooming opportunities that are entering your life. Now's the time for some of you to be celebrating new romance, but you got these old vampire people trying to hang around and keep sucking whatever they can suck. Okay. They're just trying to suck so they can suck. Okay. Don't let them suck. Jeez Louise, okay? You can be a life path number 4, okay? Or 22, or did I say 11 already? I think I said 11 already. Let's cultivate creativity. So we got the 6 of Cups, okay? Because you need to put these people in the past, okay? This is the reason why they got in the past in the first place, so that you would be able to cultivate your creative energies without these people sucking from your beautiful 9 of Pentacles energies, okay? And these are people who didn't broke your heart already in the past, so what more do you need to see when it comes to them? What is reclaim receptivity? Yeah, the devil. Okay. You have already unchained from these people and these, you know, these cycles that you were stuck in. So stop looking back, okay? Because you're going to turn into a pillar of salt. What is compassionate kindness and consistent communication? The Page of Wands, you know. I feel like this is the reason why these people can't, because like I said, you know, people love to use Jesus and God to establish credibility, you know. It's like these people are pages of wands. They're immature spiritually. So before, when you were spiritually immature and you didn't know much, it was easy for them to come in and trick you and play on your compassionate kindness and make it look like they were on some consistently communicating with you type of shit. But when you started consistently communicating with yourself and understanding yourself and what you want and where you want to go, you realized, oh, you're not that consistent. You started realizing like it takes 5 seconds to send a text message, or like all you have to do is say this and I would understand that clearly, you know. It could have been, you could be someone who cuts people off for the tiniest of things, but those things are big things in your eyes. Those things are big things that spirit is showing you what that's going to become. Like, I was talking to a dude and he like completely pissed me off, which is rare and hard to do. I mean, he didn't completely piss me off inside, but he made me have to tell him the truth right now up front, funky and solid, and I told him, like, I don't have time for someone who wants to argue with me, and I don't have time to be trying to convince you when you lie. That's out. I'm not going to do that. That is what I have done in the past. And just that little thing where he kept trying to convince me that he didn't lie when he clearly lied. Now I got to explain to you and remind you when you just lied. This nigga lied about having a new baby. Okay. And it's like, who lies about that? Like, and then he told me, but then he forgot he told me and started leaving that baby out of the count, and I was like, he said it a few times and I was like, didn't you just say you had a baby like 6 months ago? And he like, okay, so you didn't mean to mention that. That was something spirit dragged out of you. And why would you lie about that? And then he's like, oh, well, I didn't, what did he say? He said some bullshit, okay? That's why I don't remember what he said, because it wasn't worth remembering, okay? And so spirit saying, like, just because it seems like a little thing, but I feel like that wasn't a little thing. That was a big thing. That's not something that you forget. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're going to go see this child and spend time with this child, whether you have doubts that that child is yours or not. It's a million different ways to find out, but why would you lie? I don't have no problem with you having a new baby. I understand people get together, things happen. You know what I mean? Like, like things happen. It's the type of things that are a simple explanation, but people make it this big thing and dance all around it and put lies and lies and lies on top of it. You just showed me that you are a liar. And it only take one lie for me to believe that what you showed me when you was trying to show me who you are. So he cut off. He's done. He's out. Okay. So they're saying, like, don't be afraid to follow those little nudges that you do get. When someone's telling you who they are, okay, with the world, it's okay to close the cycle and expect better. You don't have to open yourself up to no vampires or anybody who doesn't have your best interests at heart, okay? Yeah, with the Hierophant, you already learned these lessons. You have already become the magician. You are already emotionally balanced with the King of Cups. So you don't owe anybody any energy or any time, or you don't owe them the satisfaction of you entertaining they bullshit. They trickster energies that you recognize as a trick. What is the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles, okay? And then we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like, people don't feel like these vampires, they know that big things, big gifts are not coming to them. They know that right now they are attracting what they have put out. Or they think somebody else is attacking them because they magic is so good and they're so powerful that it could never backfire on some dumb, naive stuff. But people are definitely looking at you like you're the Queen of Pentacles. Like you hold the bag and you love yourself. I heard you a triple threat, okay? What's the Three of Swords and the Devil? The Eight of Cups, okay? You walk away. You walk away if you see that this person is not holding the light of God, which is what the Ace of Pentacles is giving me right now. If you see they're not holding that same pentacle the way that you're holding it, okay, then you gone. And that's fine. That's exactly what you should be doing, because that's how you're going to always run into this energy where you're celebrating. What's the Devil and the Page of Wands? Okay, we got the Chariot. Moving forward effortlessly, we got the Page of Swords. I feel like I said, these people are vampires. They're immature liars. They're spiritually immature. And this is why you have been guided to move on from them. What's the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? The Empress. Because you don't have time, okay? You way too fertile to be playing games with your energy and playing games with who you're giving your energy to. You are amazing, and your compassionate kindness is a very high level of currency, okay? So you need to be careful who you just giving this money out to for free, for nothing. Use that money to or your spiritual wealth to get you into these new magical gateways. Don't use it to play around with people and tell them shit they already know. What's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Cups? Ooh, the Eight of Swords, because that is going to be something that's going to trap you. They thought that they were trapping you when they were breaking your heart, but really they were trapping themselves in a place where they're not hearing God or feeling that connection to source anymore. And maybe they're just in jail and that connection is going to come back. But, for now, they're under judgment for trying to play games with you, knowing that you're protected and you're magical and you're attracting all of these magical blessings and walking into magical gateways. This could even be some vampires who really don't understand the way that their connection with God works. People that amp up the devil and be like, oh, the devil's playing games. People who love to give the devil or some lower vibrational energy some sort of power over them and the decisions that they make. What's the Eight of Cups in the Chariot? The Hermit, okay? And this is why you got told to walk away and pushed into this hermit mode so that you can step out of the illusions with the Seven of Cups and walk into these options, these magical gateways. What's the Empress and the Eight of Swords? The Hanged Man, okay? Because as long as you were with these people, you were kind of stuck, okay? But I feel like now they're being held up in a way, trapped kind of in their emotions, stuck to forced to be to sit still and sit with the things that they have done and the energies that they have pushed out. And you're just bringing down the divine to you. The song said, well, I pop a cap in Sancho and I smack her down. And I really want to know my baby. And I really want to say, I can't define this love that I lead. I can't wait till I get back and find a hyena of my own. Daddy's gonna love one and old. Let me look at the lyrics. I feel the break, feel the break, feel the break, and I gotta live it up. I don't know. I feel like people are just really wanting to know, how did you get to this place where you're able to define your loving energies? How did you get to the place where you could define and separate, the ego from the love of your soul, they don't really there's a disconnect here. They don't really realize that it is more a matter of integration than it is separation, What is the Eight of Swords and the Hermit? The Two of Wands. These are the people who do not choose themselves, It's like they're chasing you. With the Knight of Swords, It's like they're chasing you down, chasing your energies down because you had the nerve to walk away from their illusion. What? My illusions always work. Who the fuck are you? And how did you get out of this trick that I had set up so right for you? The song say, you best to run and hide. Daddy's got a new 45, and I won't think twice to stick that barrel straight down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I say that I got something for his punk ass. Okay, so just know that Anansi got something for they punk asses, okay? What's the Hanged Man and the Two of Wands? Because you choose your thoughts wisely. You operate with love and compassion, okay? With the Six of Pentacles, whatever goes down, it's a gift for you, baby. Everything that's coming in is a gift for you. That's all that's coming in. So don't entertain these lower vibrational type of energies. These people who choose to be chained to immature ways of thinking spiritually and they're committed to being liars. They're committed to spying on you. They're committed to worrying about what you got going on. Avoid people coming in and talk about we need to talk. Sit down. It's just a talk. It says he smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through, okay? So, like, don't even bother sitting down with these people who you're not really interested in hearing what they have to say. You're not interested in hearing what they have to say because they already under judgment. They already far removed from your life, okay? What's the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords? The Nine of Wands, okay? They already far removed from your life. They didn't already took as much energy. They had you tired. They had you battle weary and shit. They had to have your ancestors and angels and all types of higher energies come in just to separate you and cut these cords and get you to the point where you even wanted to walk away. So Anansi's saying, no, we do not entertain trickster energy. We let the tricksters handle the trickster energy. That's what I heard, okay? So allow Anansi to go play the ultimate trick on bitches who think that they the master tricksters of the world, okay? Let the tricksters handle them. They think they seen every trick in the book, but they don't got no idea of how many more tricks is left, okay? Tricks is for kids with the immature asses. What is Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands? Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Because now it's like, because they wouldn't stop making this beautiful, like this terrible, passionate movement, like they wanted to keep rushing in and being passionate about tearing you down and breaking your heart and trapping you in some sort of way. So now, as you make this passionate movement forward with this compassionate kindness and this consistent communication and this receptivity that you're in, all these magical blessings, as you move forward with this in this energy, a lot of people are getting judgment and getting karma. Because everyone at this party's a vampire, okay? Yeah, look at the cards I left in the chair, okay? The King of Pentacles, okay? The Seven of Wands, because you're doing an amazing job of recognizing your value and standing your ground, and your cup overfloweth because you do. So now people are in anxiety, okay, because you are celebrating, happy, joyous, seeing everything clearly with the Two of Swords, and leaving behind not only people, but, frames of mind and cycles that did not serve you, with the Six of Wands under this, because I said that because of the Five of Swords. But then we got the Six of Wands under this because you are winning, because you follow your intuition with the moon, and you take these leaps of faith with spirit, not because you're a fool and you just don't know any better, but because you're guided. So it doesn't matter how it looks to other people. You know that you're choosing your thoughts wisely every single time. And this people are just at a loss, okay? With this Five of Cups, people are not feeling good about it, okay? They're just in an energy of loss. They feel like they lost you. And also, they're in need of somebody who knows how to save a life. And that's you, but they already fucked you over. So now they're going to go around wasting their time looking for another you when they could just get it together, pray to God, and heal themselves. But that's not what it is. They're going to be forced to go around and try to find somebody who can fix them. They're being blinded to the fact it's a trick. The trick is the trick is that they're not going to be able to figure out this lifetime that they are the foundation. The trick is that they're not going to be able to anchor into the energies of the earth. The trick is they thought you was going to be the one falling apart, but they finna be falling apart. What's the final thought on this? Beautiful Anansi. They thought they was going, I heard, oh, what a tangled web we weave, okay? Because Anansi, I said Atansi, okay? Anansi works with the energies of the spider. Sometimes he, shows himself as a spider. We got envision the future as the final thought here with this precious opal. I feel like you're very precious to spirit, I never knew that everything was falling through, that everyone I knew was waiting on a cue to turn and run when all I needed was the truth. But that's how it's gotta be. It's coming down to nothing more than apathy. I'd rather run the other way than stay and see the smoke, and who's still standing when it clears. Okay, they in over their head. Everyone knows I'm in over my head, over my head. It's like they were sending this energy to you, like you're in over your head. You can't do this. You can't accomplish these things, trying to keep you in the energy of anxiety, trying to keep, dragging you down and keeping you from envisioning the future that you were meant to go. too, trying to keep you from going with the flow, trying to keep you corded to their shadows and to their lessons that they are meant to learn. And you took this big pair of scissors and you started to protect yourself with this obsidian energy. You are now aware of all of the beautiful things, that all the lessons and all this ascension energy that is being held within you, right in your own blood. The song said, as we lose the arguments in the cue card, you have filled yourself up with this beautiful, loving energy. And there's nothing anybody can do. These vampires can't do nothing about that. They can't even eat you. On on what is it, Vampire Diaries, okay? If a human has verbain in their system, okay, then that vampire is like, when they bite him, it's like, ew, you're nasty. Or they can smell the verbain on them a mile away, or they'll like cut them and try to drain them, so then they can drink them, or then they can compel them, or they can hypnotize them. But if they have that herb in their system, and Anansi saying, like, this is the way that the divine light is, this is the way the energy of God is. You cannot be compelled, or you cannot be drank from, because you have this protection in your veins, okay? And they smell that shit a mile away. I don't want that you wanted to bring me down. I won't let it go down till we torch it ourselves, okay? If I go down, it's going to be because I torched that shit myself. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to stay standing exactly where you are. It says, were the ancient oracles always accurate? Nope. Time is fluid. Opal knows making the prophecy business rather risky. But when the priestess of Delphi donned opals, their ability to make sense of the swirling waters of what is to come sharpened. Unlike most stones, opal knows how to hold and work with water. She feels the ways in which the waters of time can be channeled or dammed, creating different outcomes and new visions, okay? It says, since the future is not a fixed destination, naming the pathways you walk to get there begins to craft what comes next. Choose your road and name your path, okay? So as long as you're envisioning the future and envisioning where you're meant to go, there's no one who can stop you from being receptive, from walking through these magical gateways. But if you look back and you waste your time entertaining these people, then you're going to put yourself on a detour all over again. You're going to have to relearn a lesson. In that way, you are going backwards from something you already walked away from, and choosing to rechain yourself to a more naive way of thinking that you have already grown from. So Anansi saying, do not trick yourself in that way, okay? It says that's how the future emerges out of the swirling waters of time, okay? After this, there could be no more. So for one last time, I need y'all to roar, okay? So make some noise, roar, clap it up for yourself, because you're doing amazing. You're protected, and you're walking in the most magical way you could possibly walk in. So don't waste your time with the vampires, okay? And with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later. Bye.